Hi, my name is Farah. I live in Ruislip. I am a pharmacist. I was in quite a negative space when I first came across Amy. I had quite a negative perception of the way that I looked. Was always trying to hide how I looked. I tried doing it on my own. I tried just calorie controlling. I tried Joe Wick's 90 days plan, but it just didn't find it sustainable at all. And the meal prep and everything was way too intense. I had a friend of a friend who was already working with Amy, asked for their feedback on how she was, and everything was only ever positive. So I had a good conversation with Amy. She was really open, made me feel really comfortable to talk about how I felt and how I perceived my own body and what my expectations were and where I wanted to be. And with Amy's background being a pharmacist, that kind of encouraged me as well, having that similar background to myself and having that relatively clinical knowledge and things, to then go, okay, I could potentially trust Amy that knows what she's doing, and she has that medical background to kind of justify her reasons for the way that the nutrition plan works and the exercise plan works. I almost didn't join because it is a lot of money. However, I'd got to the point where I tried it on my own, I tried other avenues, and I'd look for personal trainers, but Amy was the one that made me feel most comfortable. And in the end, I just decided, actually, if I don't do something about it now, then tomorrow never comes. And that was one of my problems. I'd always say, oh, I'll start on Monday. Oh, I had a bad day eating today, I'll start in another day. So I just decided, with Amy's support and the way that how comfortable she made me feel, that she could make a difference with the way that I looked. I decided, actually, it's about time I bit the bullet and kind of went for it. Initially, it was quite a gradual process, and it was quite a big adjustment trying to meal prep. I found once I got into the swing of things and I planned my breakfast and lunches for the week, and I do enjoy cooking, so I didn't want to lose that every single day. So we used to make dinner fresh, but breakfast and lunches, especially during the work week, always used to be prepared beforehand. And Amy was really easy to talk to and say, okay, what about this? What about that? She'd give me ideas for different smoothies for breakfast, let's say, or different breakfast ideas. Yeah, the results, I think I personally could have done better, but that's nothing to hold Amy accountable for. The first couple of months I did stick to it really well, and I did lose nearly 6 kilos, and I was massively impressed with that. In the 3 months that I did Joe Wicks, I only lost 3. So I was quite amazed that I'd actually managed to do that and continue to see results every week. But cycle 3, I was to my own doing. It was a month of celebrations. My son's birthday, my husband's birthday, my mother-in-law's birthday. It was just a really bad month for celebrations and meals and birthday cake. But Amy always supported me through it, told me ways I can work around it. If we went out for dinner, she'd give me support on what options I could choose that would be the better choice. And also this month, I was unwell, my son was unwell. Again, Amy was really supportive and encouraged me to focus on nutrition instead of exercising. So exercising kind of slipped off the radar this month. But with Amy's support, I continued to log my nutrition and get my minimum 10,000 steps a day, which I've done every single day. And I've still seen results this month, even with the meals out, even with not doing exercise. I've still managed to lose nearly 2 kilos. So overall, I think I'm 7.7 kilos down in just under 12 weeks, which for somebody who has always struggled to lose weight and can never normally stick to anything, that's incredible for myself. And I owe a lot of that to Amy. You do still need to be motivated yourself and dedicated to the plan, but Amy does make that quite easy to do. Would I recommend this to somebody? Yes, I would. I mentioned earlier that it is quite a lot of money. However, that kind of made me work harder towards it. It made it seem like I would stick to it better, and I did. I think because I'd spent a large amount of money, it was, okay, well, you've paid for this service, you need to make sure that you do better. And I think that kind of encouraged me to stick to it a lot more. I mean, overall, I definitely had an amazing 3 months. I'm really impressed with the way I am looking. I've had a number of compliments coming my way recently, which has always been motivating and makes you feel good when people are saying, oh, it looks like you've lost weight. And for once I can actually say thank you, and oh, no, I haven't. So it's really nice to turn around and actually be like, yeah, I've been trying. Thank you so much for noticing. And a lot of that, again, is down to Amy. So this, I'm hoping to carry on, and hopefully my weight loss journey hasn't finished. That's where I am with Amy. Thank you, Amy.